I know this is going to work this time. All right. Do you want it? I sent you the invite. Is it good? Is it good? Okay, now comment underneath it. Sometimes it takes a while. If you haven't done a live in a long time, and if it's not updated, it'll take a little longer than usual. But we do have a really special guest, one of my good friends. Oh, what do you want to do? Oh, you want to know? One of my good friends, and come. Okay, there it is.
Yo,
Can you hear me?
barely.
Hang on. Take this out. Can you hear me now?
It's the same thing. It's almost like it's not on speaker or something, but I don't know how to take it on there.
Volume off, volume enhance sound. Um, can you hear me at all?
I can hear you, but it's just not very loud.
Okay. Well, we're gonna make it get by because once you play it back, the audio's there.
Okay. All right. 10-4.
If you can hear me, then we'll just roll with it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. What is up, dude? Where'd you go? I'm bringing you back. What happened?
Take myself out, I think. All right. Yeah,
What
it's
is
still
up,
super
dude?
light, but speak up and we'll. Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay.
fine.
Cool.
Yeah. So what's been up with you? How you been?
What's up, brother? Yeah, good, man.
Good.
Just starting the year off. Ready for the weather to be out of here and get this thing cranking.
Yeah, can you tell a difference in you guys being busy and whatnot?
I mean, this
With the
month's
weather?
definitely slower. We had a week of 15-degree weather and 10-degree weather, whatever it was, and then a week of I don't know how many inches of rain we got, but it's been a mess for sure. So it slowed everybody down. We're still having a pretty decent month, but it's definitely slower right now.
Right. Yeah.
It's not comparatively. I mean, again, we're having a pretty good month. It's always slow in January. We're always busy because we're gearing up and we got a bunch of plans that we're working on for this year. So, there's always new processes and things like that we're trying to put in place. So we're working on those things.
Yeah, definitely. So I just wanted to ask you a few questions like how did you get luxury started? How long have you owned luxury?
All right. I think you asked how do we get luxury started? Yeah, so we were actually an installer, and we shopped at luxury. So we had a hardscape, a maintenance company, and a install company years ago. We shopped at luxury. We were one of the top guys probably at that point, and that was 05, 06. Previous owner was going to retire, and then we just found our way into it. So that was 07. So we officially took over in 2007, which times were pretty good then, and then 2008, 2009 hit, everything kind of tanked down, and kind of hit rock bottom there for a little while. But we made it out of that and just grown ever since.
Yeah, did you guys, in 2008 and 2009, did you guys ever think about just hanging it up?
I mean, it was I don't think we ever thought about doing that, but probably realized that it was, a possibility if we didn't, things didn't turn around. So it was definitely tough. I mean, there's had a lot of things, laid off people that we didn't want to have to lay off. Yeah, it was really tough. We probably decreased maybe 50% of the business like the next 2 years that we bought, 2 years before that. So it was pretty rough there for a little while. Definitely. And thinking about, like, I remember the inventory at that time, which to me sounds so crazy now. I don't know. It was some crazy number, like just so low. Like I can't even envision how the yard would look like with that little bit of inventory that we had then. So, but we made it through. And those times like that are really, that sounds like cliche, but those times are kind of help you learn the lessons to do them, to do it better the next time. And hard lessons are sometimes the best one to learn.
Yeah. I remember a while ago talking to you about actually, trying to do something else, and thank God I didn't, because I would be miserable right now,
Yeah.
But, you just got to make it through those tough times, and that's what makes you.
Stay the course.
Yep.
Yeah. And sometimes, I mean, for some people, it might be time to, do something different. Like, I'm not saying that doesn't ever happen, but, you're passionate about something. I texted you earlier today that I was like, man, I'm super proud of you. And not that you need me to be proud of you, but, like, I'm just happy for you. Like, you're so consistent. Doesn't matter, what it is. You're just hammering away at it. Just keep on putting stuff out there. So I think it's awesome. And you got to just tough it out. And even if it's tough times, you just, keep putting a foot in front of the other and going. Sounds stupid and cliche, but that's reality. You just got to keep pushing.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate it, brother. Yeah. Thank you so much. Sure. Yeah, I'm trying to keep pushing. So, big news on you guys' end. Y'all got corner blocks in.
Yeah, man, we got some corner blocks in. So yeah, we did that little video, that little reveal thing. Kind of stupid funny or whatever, but it was good. I'm so happy to have those back in. That'll be a big thing for you guys and all the other guys that build retaining walls. Makes life a lot easier for sure. Hopefully, we'll be able to keep them in stock. I think we'll be able to stay ahead of them, but we have them in stock still.
What was the deal with that? Why did we run out of corner blocks for so many years?
It just came to a production thing. All the suppliers, I think all of them, Keystone, Belgard, any of the other ones, everything was so busy that they had to shrink down their offering. So instead of having, I don't know how many they have, but 100 different things that they make, they couldn't keep up well with any of those. So they took it down to say 20 things or 30 things and just tried to do really well, like keeping up with those. So, and then, so a bunch of different paver selections they didn't have for a while, colors, corner blocks, 6-inch block. And then I think it's all about time on those machines. They have to be able to make sense of allocating the right time, to produce them. So we wish they were here sooner, but, they're here now.
Yeah, that's sweet.
6-inch block actually as well. So we're getting some 6-inch block back in this year as well.
Nice. Heck yeah. So what is the top seller? What do y'all sell the most of?
Ask me again.
What do y'all sell the most of? What is your top seller?
Belgard pavers and retaining walls is definitely up there. So that's a big part of our business. We started, it was mainly bulk materials and palletized natural stone. We didn't do any pavers, any retaining walls. So, we still sell a lot of mulch. We still sell, a lot of palletized stone and flagstone, river rock, all that stuff. But the top thing is probably retaining walls and pavers.
Yeah, I seen you were at the Belgard University.
Yeah.
Kevin met you up there.
Yeah,
how was that?
That was awesome. I was glad to see him. You got to come up there next time for sure.
Definitely, 100%. Y'all had a good time?
Yeah, it was really good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was glad to see Kevin up there. And, all the classes are normally good. Especially having been before, learning, whatever it is, a retaining wall, details of how to put that up, or I think there's some Technisil classes. I actually missed half of it. I had to go to Donuts with Dad that morning. So I made sure I stayed back and did that, and then went up around lunchtime. But it was a great time. A lot of good education. And the biggest thing, and that's what I told Kevin, and for you too, for us is the education is great. The networking in the industry is a big deal. I think it's important we've had this conversation before, right? Of just being a part of the industry, that you're in. So knowing people, other, customer, we had a bunch of customers over there. other competitors that, we're friends with and, vendors and increasing those relationships. So that's all that stuff's important.
Yeah. Yeah, that's super cool, man. Super cool. I'm definitely going to be there next year.
Yeah,
I definitely want to go next year. 100%.
It was a good time. They had the awards banquet. And they had some, a bunch of people won some awards, the best projects, and things like that. They have a little casino night after that. It's a really good time. Belgard does. They really treat you right, and they do a pretty good job of it.
Yeah. So, what separates you guys? What separates you guys from all the other landscape companies that sell supplies, besides the absolute greatest customer service in the world?
What?
Besides the best customer service in the world.
The best customer service. I got you. Sorry, I keep leaning in because it still can barely hear you. But I think I got it. So what separates us? Service for sure. You said besides that, we really take pride in that. We took the past few years and really crafted like our vision for the company. And our like long-term vision and what we strive to every day is to be the friendliest and most efficient hardscape supplier in Georgia. That's what we aspire to be. I think that we're, I like to think that we're the friendliest, but we're not. We're always trying to challenge status quo. That's a lot of service. Relationships are big in every industry, but that's how, with you guys have done so great with us. All of our customers that we have, it's just building those connections and those, those bonds and really just being solutions people. We were having this conversation actually at Belgard U that, there's, I don't think that we're, these grand smart people or whatever. Like I think we're all really smart but really we just, find solutions for people that come in. You need a block. Well, you don't have that block. What's the next solution? What's the next, like there's all in this industry, as you well know, and all the guys that we know in this industry know, like nothing's perfect. You wish it was, but you're fighting against Mother Nature. You're fighting against, you got some manufacturing stuff in there. It rains today, messes up the job for tomorrow. You might get to the job site tomorrow. It's sunny, you can work, but you're going to make more of a mess if you start then. So like you have all these variables that slow you down and make you have to pivot. So we're good at that. We're good at pivoting and finding solutions. So you got this job coming up. It's something happened. You got to push it back. You got to bring it forward. Whatever the case is, just finding an avenue to solve the different problems that come in on a daily basis.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you guys are great. Me and Kevin have been to several supply stores, and by far, you guys are 100%. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are some of the goals you have for the future? Where would you like to be in 5 years? Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years?
So we got lots of them. We're always on the growth train, and we are always we're so blessed to have grown as much as we have. Before COVID, and then COVID just kind of amplified that a little bit more. And then now that that's passed, we're still pushing hard. So we're just, going to continue doing the things we're doing. We've got some good growth goals that we want to hit over the next few years and some different milestones. So we're excited to take it on.
Nice. So what do you enjoy doing in your free time, bro? What do you like to do? I know what you like to do.
What's that?
I know what you like to do. Tell them what you like to do.
Man, I've got a wife and 2 young boys in the house, so there's not a lot of free time. But so 2 and 4-year-old, 2 boys, Lincoln and Cannon, and then my wife Rebecca. So when we're not working, she works too. She's got us an agenda, every weekend it seems like. So we always got something, some birthday party or something like that, or just hanging out, with the kids and their friends or our friends with kids. So we love doing that. Hobby-wise, I love to play golf. I'm really horrible at it. I give so much of my time to it, but I just really want to be better. So I really enjoy golf when I get to play.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
cool, man.
Fitness. I'm sure you asked me that too. I'm not I love going to the gym. That's really where me and my wife met 5 or 6 years ago, and so we both love to do it. We still get in and we work out at home sometimes now and go to the gym. We've got our own little routine that, a couple days a week I go actually to the gym and work out. A couple days a week we work out together, which is really good, because we both, that's a bonding thing for us. So,
yeah.
So I love doing that.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude. Well, bro, this has been great, man. How do people?
I'm trying to keep up with you. I mean, I see the gains that you're making in there. I'm not
Yeah,
I'm trying to keep up.
I'm trying to get back in it, man. I've been struggling lately, but you know, I went on that ski trip, and then when I came back, it's just been.
How'd it go?
Oh, it was amazing. Yeah,
Did
it was
you snowboard
great.
or did you ski?
No, I snowboarded.
Snowboarded.
Yeah.
And I asked Kevin, so I think that you've been before, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm not great by any means, but
it's not
I
a good
stay up.
hobby. If you haven't been like at our age, to go for the first time at 35 plus, I would say, is not easy because it is painful the first day. If you've been there before, like it's okay, but yeah, it's snowboarding in general. It's just it hurts when you get off that thing.
Yeah, and I feel like you're more wore out by the time you put your bindings on.
Yeah.
And you get up the hill and you do that 3 or 4 times. You're like, man, I'm beat just from putting my boots on.
Yeah, you're sore. You're using muscles that you haven't used before. The bindings kind of have you in like a weird spot where you can't move your legs. So I get it for sure. You're definitely wore out at the end of that.
Yeah.
And y'all went to Sugar or Beach?
We went to Sugar.
Nice. We were there over Christmas break. We usually take a family trip up there. We've done that for years. We had to take a couple of years off, but we were just up there a few weeks ago. But I know y'all had a good bit more snow than we did. Was it snowing up there?
It snowed
fresh snow?
The last day we were there. It's
always the way it works. Every time we go, it's like we come back on Thursday, it gets hammered on Friday.
Yep.
Every time.
Yep. It really rained every single day we were there. Even when we were snowboarding, it was raining. It kind of sucked. No, I wasn't too crowded. No.
Yeah, if it's not crowded, like it's much better. Especially on East Coast stuff, it is. You go up, you wait in line, you get up to the top, you make it down in whatever 15 minutes or something, and then you wait in line for another 20 minutes. So we always go like in the most crowded time.
Right. I tell you what, dude, when we were going down the mountain, there was like a 20-foot stretch of somebody's blood. And we seen it while we were on the lift. Yeah. And I was like, oh, man. I didn't want to see that the first time I went down the mountain.
Yeah. I've eaten it hard enough to probably do that on a few occasions. So, yeah, that's not fun. But, yeah, you hate to see that. So, this was the first year. It's funny, me and my brother, Jamie, he's always been, much better snowboarder than me. And we were just both talking before we went up there that, definitely a little more nervous this time going up. Like, what if you fall? And I was actually struggling with my back before that pretty good. I probably shouldn't even done it. But yeah, you're just more nervous you're going to fall. So, take it a lot more easy. When you're young, you can just like bat out of hell, just run straight down the mountain. But it's the falling hurts a lot worse.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah. Well, dude, this has been great, man. How do people get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with us, for the company through our website, luxurylandscape.com. You can email me at alec@luxurylandscape.com. Either one of those things are the easiest way to contact us.
Okay, well, that sounds good, and I'm sure we will be seeing you this week sometime.
All right, brother. Sounds good, man.
All right, dude. You have a good one.
Good to catch up with you. See ya.